I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it'd be easier to sell cell phones than it'd be to sell a car. The latest phone models and everything. I'm good at what I do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it'd be close to 500 because it's more than what Michiana. Right. Which he doesn't have any doubt that I will. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is why I said I need to talk to you first and then figure out where we go from there. But they loved everything they heard, and he's like, I really would like you to join our team. Right. Right. I don't know. Well, I mean, okay, that's true. But then go and take a flat pay rate. Okay, I make like 800 a week. And I mean, probably not gonna be 800 a week. It'll probably be like 700 a week. Then I'm like, man, I wish I could be making more money. With commission, you have that opportunity. You have the opportunity to make more money, and that's, I mean, and I'm good at what I do. That's the thing. Like, if I wasn't so confident about my skills and you know my honestly, this is a career. Me being able to sell. If I wasn't so confident, I wouldn't be thinking about it. But I mean, I'm pretty good at what I do. You're not salesman of the year 3 years in a row, 3 years in a row for nothing. Well, that's because there was nothing to get for it. Exactly. What do you think would have happened maybe if I started with this place and I was salesman of the year for them? We wouldn't be struggling. And that's the other thing. Like, people are always gonna want. That's true. That's true. But so I mean, what do we do? We can talk about it when you get home. I mean, I don't. I know you don't want commission. Like, if the bank, if the, I mean, yeah. Well, that's what's scaring me is I'm willing to pass up. Well, I haven't been offered a pay rate job. I mean, I've been applying to them, and nobody's given me an offer. Nobody's called me back. And yeah, but she was too far away. He was offering to train me and for me to eventually possibly take over the company when he's done. Yeah, I remember that one. Trust me, I remember that one very well. Wish I would have taken that. It was like basically construction. It's too late now. He's already found somebody and trained them, and he's doing well. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I passed up a lot of opportunities, and I'm afraid if I pass this up, am I going to regret that too? You know, a flat paycheck can only get us so far. I mean, if it's a certain amount, if it's a certain, yeah, well, anything's going to get me farther than what I'm getting right now. But I also want to make sure that we have a stable life. I want to make sure that we're able to not only have a stable life, but to also evolve and, you know, continue to better our lives. If I get a, if I get a stable job, awesome. I'm all for it. If I get, with a stable paycheck, absolutely. But it's got to be a certain amount. And I can't just say, okay, well, I could settle for 700 a week. I could settle for 600 a week. That's fine. No, I can't do that. Our bills won't allow that. We would have absolutely no money. But there was commission on top of that. That's the thing. There's opportunity to make more money. But I mean, if I'm gonna go to another job, it's got to be away from Michigan. I can't be. I can't go over into the service. I've already made that decision. I can't do that because then I'm just gonna. It's gonna be the same headaches every single day. I mean, I have to sell car parts. I have to sell car repairs. People barely want to buy cars right now. No, but I do know about cell phones. I do know about the technology of cell phones. I do know about the internet because I worked in the internet industry. Like I know that stuff, so I should, that was a disadvantage I had at Michigan Chrysler. If I had any disadvantages, because I didn't know nothing about cars. But you know that I know a lot about cell phones. I know a lot about the internet. I know a lot about tablets. I know how to work all that stuff. So I mean, it's something. I told them I had to talk to you. I haven't made the decision. There's a third interview. Obviously, I said I can definitely talk to you guys tomorrow, anytime after 10 a.m. I can step away from the dealership and talk to them. But I mean, there's just I know that companies are always going to make their promises, but I mean, from everything I was hearing, it sounded at least something to think about. But this is not just a decision for me. This is a decision for us. This is a decision for our family. So yeah, I don't want to just jump the gun and say, okay, I'm all for it. No, we need to discuss it. We need to think about it. Right, right. And that's where the guy told me that's not going to be the case because yes, yes, and he said that's outrageous. He's like, how the hell, how can you support a family on 200 a week? And I said, I gotta hope for, I gotta call for extensions and everything. I can't support a family on 200 a week. So he said you won't. He said you won't have that issue here because even if you struggle, you're still going to make money because you can make money because you're part of the store, so you get a certain percentage of the sales that you guys make there. There's don't don't damage the Durango. Oh, but no, we definitely need to talk about it. You want me to make more than 200 a week? Yeah, I know, honey. If I wasn't so confident in my knowledge and my skills, I wouldn't even be considering this again. But the fact that I've looked at their company up. Their company's actually a well profited company. He wasn't lying about that. And, and just from the stories I've read, and it sounds like it's actually a good company. Um, so he says you get paid two paychecks per month, and then you get a third paycheck. No, two paychecks per month. You get your commission, yeah, biweekly. You get your commission at the end of the month, and then you also get a bonus on top of the commission. So you get like four paychecks a month, which is basically what I'm getting right now. hmm Whatever the store does, you get a percentage of that bonus. You get a bonus for that because of that percentage. Yes, you have to be a team. It's not a pyramid scheme. When he said that, you know, you do bad one day, but one of your coworkers, one of your teammates, the teammate that you're working with, goes and ends up selling. Guess what? You get a percentage. You get a percentage for that sale that day. And I was like, oh. He's like, yeah. You can leave. You can go home. Honestly, you go home one day and not sell anything, and you end up coming home with $175 because your partner, your coworker did well that day. Now he's like, I'm not gonna lie to you. There could be times where you're not gonna make, there could be days where you're not gonna have a sale. It's just like car sales. Not everybody comes in all the time, but I mean, I can guarantee you this: that more people come in for cell phones than they do go shopping for cars because they're not as expensive as a car. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, he's like, and when it comes to iPhones, people are always coming in. They always want to upgrade to that next great phone. I was like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I told him we have iPhones. Um, so I mean, it sounds like a good opportunity. I don't know. I'm still deciding. So we could talk about it tonight. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll, like I said, we'll talk about it tonight. I don't know. I mean, they want to do a third interview, so they didn't want the least I would make is about 1,000. It'd be 500 a week. But he says that's not going to be the case with me because I have experience, because I have a drive, and he says because I have skills. Because he tested me. He wanted me to overcome his objection, and I did. And he's like, that is what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody that can handle being on the sales floor, handle talking to customers and giving them a great experience. And I was like, that's me. I do that every day. His objection was that it was not. He didn't feel like it was the time. He wanted to wait. He said, "I I don't want to do it right now, but I will be doing it before the end of the month." Well, I told him, "Hey, I completely understand why you want to do that. And let me ask you a question: Is it because of budget?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's because of budget." Well, hey, you sounds like you're just like me and everyone else in this world, right? Everybody has a budget. But let me ask you this: Is it going to be worth? Is it going to be better to buy now and save a bunch of money and get what you want, or is it going to be worth waiting a few weeks, a month, whatever, how long you want to wait, and then you come back and the price is even more. You don't get all these incentives, you don't get this service, you don't get this the extra products on top of this phone. I accidentally said vehicle, but he kind of laughed at that. But he's like, so you're telling me I can save more money right now and get what I want right now, along with extra stuff on top of it? Yeah, and you know what? Absolutely. And I will also include this internet. So, because I tried to switch it up, and he's like, "All right, let's not give away the internet for free." But I get, I get what you're going with there. I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yes, you handled that perfectly. We do have to get you saying cell phones instead of cars or vehicles." I was like, "It'll take some time." He's like, "All right, well, how about this? I want to set up a third interview. I want you to contact our recruiter again. I think you're a great fit. I want you to go ahead and have a third interview with one of our um, sales managers, and then you're not going to start till March 4th. If you choose to work with us, it won't start till March 4th, and you're going to have a month of training." Which I was like, "Whoa, a month of training? Michigan Chrysler only trains like a week, and then they throw you out on the lot." He's like, we're going to have you go through a great training program for a month. You'll get paid for that." I was like, "All right." He's like, "Well, it sounds like you're a great fit. I'm looking forward to it." I was like, "Whoa, I didn't say yes." So he's like, "Oh yeah, no, go ahead and talk to your wife, and it's a pretty big decision, but I guarantee you, if you choose yes, if you choose to work with us, you're not going to regret it, and you're going to make so much money, and your family's going to be so happy because you will be living comfortably." I was like, "All right, well, I talked to my wife." So and that's where we ended. Now you woke up. Great. Awake. 46. I don't know. Did you spend money already? It's less than that then.
Mommy, come join us. What happened? You need what's that?
Shake and bake.
No. What?
Let me check. Yes, no, you can get one. Go ahead, get one. I remember seeing it. I remember seeing it right here.
Thanks, babe.
You must use all of it.
Yes, it's happy.
I think they have all the. Yeah. You just can't ever find the pork one there. Yeah, they have it for chicken. I'll worry about the soy sauce later. Yeah, sounds good to me. The bacon's great. Alrighty. I love you. Be careful. Alright, bye.
No, 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 no. See, it's that girl.
Did you say bad girl? Don't say bad girl.
No, I'm just playing.
Do not put those on there.
It's all this.
I wonder if I can fire, huh? Let's see something. Fire standard, yes. Sweet. What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Please.
What?
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay, hold on. I am busy. Give me it. Here. That is it. No more. Turn it off. Thank you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. But today we start the new season with an AFC West division battle right out of the gate, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Tua getting it quickly out to Ronald. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Tua. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Down the right sideline, Jamison Williams. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jamison Williams, 60 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Hey, stop.
Very good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. To throw is gone. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Second and 10. Goff now to throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
I don't know how y'all keep messing up that.
Works it past the 50. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Goff. That's swung out to Mostert. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys. Because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence. Show some aggressiveness. Go pick it up.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Dude. Why?
He's going to have a Raiders 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Be quiet.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Goff.
Oh my God, who was on him? Who the heck was on him?
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Oh my God. I don't know what the heck happened there. It looked like everybody went all out blitz.
Able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Oh, God!
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Did you? Go.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people.
Dude, what?
Williams, but it's intercepted.
Get out of here. God.
The Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
76.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, this can happen when you get man coverage on a tight end. This is a nice route. He's just going to run a corner to the left side and find some open space. That's asking a lot to make a linebacker run with him. And this ball's on the money as they pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Obama. Hey, lift. Hold on. Check. 76. Tell him. 76. 70. What's that?
Here's Goff. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Goff and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
7-7, our score after one. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This one out quickly to Watkins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ready.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Hey, cover 2. Cover 2. Cover 2. Watch the roster. Watch the roster. Ready.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Two and now on 1st down. Complete. It's Johnson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
In motion right, that's Williams. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Got him in. It's Brown. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, Tua. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3rd and 3. Tua sets up to pass it. He's got his target. That's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to pass. Tua. That is caught. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now Tua. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Gone. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, Brown. Super 66.
To the air again. Goff.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah.
What?
My club.
You want what?
My club.
Alright, come here. Stop messing it up then. No, come here. No, stop. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Here. Savannah, you want yours?
Yes.
Okay. Yours is usually this way. There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, go play.
Yeah.